Heights and distances part 2. Here I am just sharing the basics of heights and distances. Like I am not explaining, you can just see it in the screen alone, because like I have explained all these in my previous video. If you have not seen that video, the link is given in description, you can just check it out. Like those who know trigonometry a bit can understand from the from what is being displayed. But if you're new to trigonometry, you're not very familiar with trigonometry, you can just please check my previous video. Like I have explained why we are using this, what has to be done with this table, with this sine, cos, tan and all, why we are taking and all I would have said. First question: on the same side of a tower, two objects are located. Observe from the top of the tower, their angles of depression are 45 degrees and 60 degrees. If the height of the tower is 600 meter, the distance between the object is approximately equal to. So angle of depression is given, two angle of depressions are given and one height is given. So this is the diagram. So DC is the height of the tower, right? So here the angle of depression is being written as angle A and angle B. They are called alternate angles. Okay, you can see the line AC and the other line, the line connecting the dotted line, are being parallel. So these are called alternate angles. So they'll be equal, right? So we know two things. We want the adjacent sides of both the triangles so that we can find the distance between point A and B. So I am taking the first small triangle. So tan 60, I am taking tan because I have opposite, I want adjacent. So opposite by adjacent is tan. Tan 60 is DC by BC. We know the value of tan 60 to be root 3 from the table. DC is 600. So BC is equal to 600 by root 3. Coming to the bigger triangle, tan 45 is equal to opposite by adjacent 600 by AC. So also tan 45 is nothing but 1. 1 is equal to 600 by AC. AC is equal to 1. What is being asked is the distance AB. AB is nothing but, you can subtract BC from AC to get AB, right? So AB can be written as AC minus BC, right? We have just now found the value of AC and BC. I'm just substituting it. So AC is 600 and BC is 600 by root 3. I'm just substituting. So 600 minus 600 by root 3. So a very basic simplification process. I have just given the steps. In this third step, you can just notice I am just multiplying and dividing by root 3 so that I'll get 3 in my denominator. So that will be easy for my calculation purposes. And I have solved. You can see the answer as 254. So 254 meters is the distance between point A and point B. Right, that is the question. I think you're clear with this question. We'll go to the next question. From a tower of 80 meters high, the angle of depression of a bus is 30 degrees. How far is the bus from the tower? A simple question. Just one height is given and one angle is given and other side is asked. First we'll construct the triangle for this question. So this is the triangle. So angle B is 30 because they are called alternate angles. So AC is the tower's height, so 80 meters, right? 80 meters. So what is being asked is the distance between the bus and the tower. So we want the adjacent side, we have the opposite, so go for tan. Tan 30 is equal to opposite by adjacent, AC by BC. Tan 30 is equal to 80 by BC. Take BC that side and bring tan 30 this side. BC is equal to 80 by tan 30. So 80 by 1 by root 3. Tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. So BC is equal to 80 into root 3. Root 3 value is 1.73. You should know the root values also. Here if you just multiply, you get 138.4 meters. Distance of the bus from the foot of the tower. Know the values of the root, like root 3 is 1.732 and root 2 is 1.414. You should know the root values for calculating the sums. We'll go to the next question. A vertical tower stands on ground and it's surmounted by vertical flagpole of height 18 meters. At a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the flagpole are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. What is the height of the tower? So the options are given. So this is the triangle that we have constructed. I am just taking the flag's height as 18 and the tower's height as h, and both the angles are given. So we have the opposite side for both the triangles. We want the adjacent, so I am going for tan. Tan 30 is equal to DC by BC, opposite by adjacent. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3. DC is equal to h. BC, we are just keeping it as unknown. H is equal to BC by root 3, right? Next, come to the big triangle. Tan 60 is equal to opposite by adjacent, AC by BC. AC is nothing but AD plus DC, right? Also, tan 60's value is root 3. Root 3 is equal to 18 plus h by BC. So here I am having 18 plus h on one side and taking BC to the other side. So it's BC into root 3. So we have two equations. So I'll have to eliminate this value of BC because BC is unknown, right? So I'll have to divide. If I divide, the BC terms will get cancelled. So dividing 1 by 2, BC gets cancelled. H by 18 plus h is equal to 1 by 3. So cross multiplying, 3h is equal to 18 plus h. 2h is equal to 18 or h is equal to 9 meters. So that height of the tower is 9 meters. Right? We'll go to the next question. A balloon leaves the earth at a point A and rises vertically at uniform speed. At the end of 2 minutes, John finds the angular elevation of the balloon is 60 degrees. If the point at which John is standing is 150 meters away from point A, what is the speed of the balloon? So the options are given in meter per second. Speed is the question that is being asked. Very simple question. Construct the triangle first. So from point A to C, you have the distance as 150 meters. One angle is given. You want the opposite side. Opposite side is nothing but the height to which the balloon has raised, right? So we want opposite. We have adjacent. So tan 60 is equal to BA by CA. Tan 60 value is root 3. So root 3 is equal to BA by 150. So BA is equal to 150 into root 3. Right. So what we have found is we have found the distance, that is how much the balloon has raised up. What the question is like speed they are asking. We all know speed's formula is distance by time taken. So distance I have found BA is equal to 150 root 3. Now time taken, that is 2 minutes converted into seconds. So 120 seconds. Right. Speed is equal to distance by time, 150 root 3 by 120. So 1.25 into root 3, 1.25 into 1.73. So if we just multiply, we'll get it as 2.16 meter per second. Okay, I think you are clear with this question also. Thank you for watching our video. Please do subscribe our channel to get regular updates of our videos.